All right, we're here. Oh, man, we're here. I hope all is well, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great day, man.
All right, we're here.
Oh, man, we're here. I hope all is well, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great day, man.
All right, we're here.
Oh, man, we're here.
Uh-oh.
I hope all is well, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great day, man.
All right, we're here.
One sec. Oh, man, we're here.
Uh-oh.
I hope.
All right, is this better? Am I going to echo now? Will I echo now is the question. Because that was really creepy. That was really, really creepy. In case you didn't hear, it's the first time we are here, baby. Man, did you guys hear that echo? Everything's on Okay, there we go. Yep, okay. All right, cool. All right, what's going on, guys? Okay, we're good. All right, well, we're still getting used to technology as we shift over to Eagles stuff. This is new because we've been doing a lot of Phillies things, and we're getting used to this new little setup that we have. All right, I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We are here. Hope you have a great day, times 3. Dude, I even creeped myself out. Oh, man. I was like, I got to fade to black. But I hope you're all having yourselves a great day, man. Hunter Steelman's here. HD, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while, my guy. NFL Reality Check is here. What's good, JJ? Man, everybody's doing this game tonight, so it's just so nice to be able to have you guys come on here. It's really, really awesome. Larry's here, of course. Steven Newts is here. Welcome on in, everybody. Thomas Fitzpatrick just popped in. He wanted to say hi. Tyreek Hill. We can't forget about Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill in the house as my stomach gurgles. I don't know why. And who else? Did I miss anybody? I don't think we did. Well, the Eagles are taking on the Minnesota Vikings, and it'll be interesting to see how things play out. The Eagles, man, coming into this week, well, the last time that they played, they ended up beating the Patriots, and by beating the Patriots, it was really just holding on by the skin of their teeth. The final score was 25-20, and the Eagles, if you just take a look at how they did in the last game, they were actually 4 for 13 on third down efficiency. their defense played really well. You had a nice pick six from Darius Slay in that first quarter. They were setting the tone. And now a couple of guys are out this week, and it's just going to be interesting to see who's going to be able to pick up the slack on the defensive side, because covering Justin Jefferson, and we'll talk about him in just a little bit, it's not going to be easy, and you're going to really have to play good man-to-man defense against him, for sure, absolutely. As far as the Vikings go, Kirk Cousins went 33 for 44 in the passing game last week, threw for 344 yards. And he went up against Baker Mayfield, who only threw for 173 yards, but the Buccaneers ended up beating the Vikings by a score of 20-17, and Justin Jefferson got pretty much most of his yards in that first half. 9 receptions for 150 total yards, his longest target that he got, or his longest reception was at 42, and it's going to be an interesting matchup for sure. These two teams actually faced off against one another last year at the LINC, which is the same spot that they're playing right now. And Darius Slay did a really good job on Justin Jefferson. That was really the big storyline for sure. And they're talking about it right now, even on ESPN Plus, on Amazon Prime. So that is really interesting for sure. My JJ eat Edis my yeah. Yeah, for sure, absolutely. All right, let's get to the starting lineups for both teams. Actually, we'll do that in just a little bit. We'll get into it, but kickoff is just about ready to get underway. The Vikings in their regular away uniforms with the purple and the white, and the Eagles in their regular green home uniforms. This is a big crowd at the Lincoln Financial Field. And hopefully the Eagles will be able to just dominate on both ends for sure. Guys, like and subscribe. Turn on those notification bell icons too, so that way you know when I upload. And we're just about ready to get started. Really, really excited. Somebody that the Eagles are going to have to look out for is Alexander Madison, who actually averaged 104.5 rushing yards in 5 career games with 20 or more carries. And that was less than 70 yards in each of his other 55 games that he's played. So the Eagles will receive, and kickoff is underway as the kick goes up towards the end zone, and it's a touchback called. There's Greg Joseph, who kicked that one 65 yards, and the Eagles will start at the Minnesota 35, and we'll talk about the Eagles offense right now. So, of course, Jalen Hurts starting at the quarterback position. And then, of course, we go into the running game for the Eagles. We have DeAndre Swift as the starting running back, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Quez Watkins as the 3 receivers, Dallas Goedert as the tight end. We're just about ready to get things started. Here we go. It's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Hurts gets the snap, looks over towards his right side, and he's able to find Devontae Smith on that play. It was a shotgun pass, as Hurts was right in the pocket, and Murphy and Bynum were there to take him down. As far as the offensive line for the Eagles, well, they will have Jordan Mailata at left tackle, Landon Dickerson at left guard, Jason Kelsey at center, Cam Jurgens at right guard, and Lane Johnson at right tackle. 2nd and 4. Hurts gets it. He's looking. He runs up the middle, escapes one tackle, and then goes down as he's taken down by the feet. Loses about a yard or so from Pace. He's there to make the tackle. That kid Addison, man. Oh, dude, he's so good. Guys, like and subscribe. Turn on those notification bell icons, too, so that way you know when I upload. Hope all is well, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. So it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Eagles. Just about over a minute underway. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts gets it. Goes over towards the backfield, runs over towards his right side. He gets past the line of scrimmage and goes towards the first down mark. He got it. He was able to get it. Eagles are going from right to left. Forgot to mention that. Good blocking, too, from the offensive line as well. So Hurts is able to scramble for 7 yards. And that's another first down for the Eagles. How did they not get to him? I have no idea. Taking a look at the Vikings defense, their starting defense, they have Jonathan Bullard, Harrison Phillips, and Dean Lowry as the front three. The middle four will be Daniel Hunter, Brian Asamoah, Jordan Hicks, and DJ Wanham. Metellus is taken off the field really quickly. Hopefully he's all right. Byron Murphy Jr. and Cameron Bynum, Harrison Smith, and Caleb Evans are the cornerbacks and the safeties. Here's Hurts as he gets the snap, throws over towards his left, and there's about a couple of yards gained by Dallas Goedert. Should be about 2nd and 8 or so. Wow, that's crazy, man. You're in Massachusetts this week? Oh, man, dude, that's absolutely insane. That is wild. Defensive players afraid to hit quarterback penalties. Oh, boy. So this is what we like to see so far. So for Jalen Hurts, so far, he has 7 rushing yards, 5 passing yards just on this drive. It'll be 2nd and 11, as it was a loss for 1 yard. Hurts gets the snap, is looking downfield, he throws it, and he fires it, and Smith catches it at the 10. What a catch by Devontae Smith. All the way towards the far sideline. Just what an incredible read, too. He went for 54 yards. Jackson was there to take him down, but just could not cover Devontae Smith. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 10. Hurts gets it, throws over towards his left, finds Brown, who spins, moves, and maybe breaks about a tackle or so, but it won't get too much yardage right there. But going back to that play by Jalen Hurts, he was in the shotgun and was just able to make a really good play-action pass there all the way towards his right. Downfield to get Devontae Smith open. Got to be able to cover this guy. There's Brian Flores, the Vikings defensive coordinator. He's taken over for Ed Donatel. 2nd and goal for the Eagles. 2 receivers to the right. Hurts will hand it off this time to Smith, or to a Swift, I should say. He'll get about a couple of yards, and it'll be 3rd and goal. It's probably going to be at about the 6-yard line or so. It'll be at the 8. So Phillips and Wanham were there to take him down. Vikings did lose the first game by a score of 25-20. That's DeAndre Swift. 3rd and goal. 8 seconds left on the play clock. 3 receivers to the right. Hurts fakes the handoff. He goes all the way over towards the 5, and he's taken down by a clobberful of Vikings. So it'll be interesting to see if the Eagles decide to go for it, or if they're just going to, I think that they are going to punt it. Kicked for the field goal. My gosh. Oh, man. Interested in becoming a mod in this channel, please me. Yep, there we go. So Elliott's 4 for 4. Was 4 for 4 last week. This will be a 24-yard field goal attempt. 8 seconds left on the play clock. The snap is down. The kick is up. And the kick is good by Jake Elliott, one of the best kickers in the game. And the Eagles, they do lead it 3-0, as Jalen Hurts made a terrific pass to Devontae Smith for 54 yards, but nothing else to it, and the Vikings hold them for 3. There we go. That's a win for this D. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. What's going on, guys? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day, man. I really do. I got Smith in my fantasy, but I didn't start Kirk. I started Josh Allen. Okay. Wow. If you guys do enjoy this content, please make sure you like. Please make sure you subscribe. We do Phillies baseball, 76ers basketball, Eagles football, and Flyers hockey on here, man. That's what we do. Have a lot of content coming up over the next at least month or so. What do I think about what, JJ? You starting Josh Allen? I don't know, man. I can't really say too much about it. I think Josh Allen, hopefully will have a better week for sure. Oh, boy. So that was 9 plays and 62 yards for the Eagles. Took about 5 minutes and 12 seconds off the clock. Yeah, he made me lose last week. Oh, wow. How many people do we have on here? We have 22 people on here. Only 6 likes so far. Algo people, do your thing. Oh, never mind. We got 21 likes. Oh, my bad. I just have to refresh these things. Anyways, go Birds, he says. Yes, sir. Ugh, okay. Share my guy stream and like the video. Yes, sir. That's what we do on here, man. Try to have fun. Ugh. Sip of water time. We're getting reps on here, guys. Definitely am working on getting reps. So, it's not going to be perfect, but we're going to do our very best and we're going to have fun. Do you prefer Mac or Windows? Oh, I thought you were going to talk about, I thought you were making like a, I thought you were going to make a reference on Mac Jones. Or would you rather have Windows as your quarterback? That's what I thought you were going to say. All right, there's the kickoff from Elliott. Goes all the way towards the end zone. And the Vikings are coming out. So here's Kirk Cousins and company. Cousins last week against the Bucks threw for 344 yards, as I mentioned. He threw for 2 touchdowns, had 1 pick, and also 2 fumbles lost. Oof. I dropped my phone. Almost dropped it. Almost doesn't count, though. All right, 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Vikings. In the I formation. Cousins fakes the handoff pass, looks over towards the middle, and it's a wide open receiver that was able to catch it. That's Justin Jefferson. Sorry about that. Stream froze. So Jefferson's able to get 15 yards. Looked like he was running a little slant route there. He's just able to get wide open, and the Eagles' secondary was not able to keep their eyes out on him. First and 10 with 9:08 left to go in the first quarter. There's Jefferson again, and that time he is taken down in the backfield right before the line of scrimmage. There's Kevin O'Connell, who's in his 2nd regular season as Vikings head coach. He's 13-5, 0-1 in the playoffs for them. Matt Jones is okay. I prefer Hurts all day. Yeah, man, I'm with you. I'm totally with you for sure. Eagles lead at 3-0. They were able to score on the first drive. They took the 3. Elliott had a 24-yard field goal. Cousins gets the snap. He's looking towards his left and tries to throw it, but it's incomplete. That was to Justin Jefferson once again. So it'll be now 3rd and 9. Let's see. Good job by the Eagles' defensive line to just try to do everything that they possibly could. You have to certainly tip your cap to Fletcher Cox. Oh, that was Madison. My bad. 3rd and 9 with 5 seconds left on the clock. Cousins again gets the snap, looks up the middle, and it is incomplete. KJ Osborne was the intended receiver, and nothing to it for the Vikings. Throw the flag. Well, pressure was coming. Man, Cousins really got hit up on that play. All right, so it'll be 4th and 9. The special teams unit will come out. Punt's made over towards the right side. It'll be caught. And the Eagles do lose the football, but it's gathered around by the Eagles. Oh, man. They recover the fumble. It'll be at the 10-yard line. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. That's absolutely unbelievable. And the Eagles will get the ball. I'm going to take a very, very quick step off. I will be right back in just a few moments. I'll see you very, very soon. All right, we're back. All right, I hope you're all doing well. All right, the Eagles lead at 3-0. All right. Ringo was able to recover that fumble. It was made by Covey. And the Eagles will get the ball back. So Jalen Hurts on the first drive was able to rush for 9 yards. Also completed all 4 of his passes for 60. It looked pretty good in that first one. As he gets the snap here, goes over towards his right side, fires it. It's caught. It's out of bounds, though, as Dallas Goedert was there to be the intended receiver. So that's his first incomplete pass that he has thrown today over towards his right. Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni. Well, he grew up in Western New York, played football at the D3 powerhouse Mount Union College. He certainly has to be happy with his team able to get a win on Sunday, and the offense, hopefully they can do a really good job today. As Hurts gets the snap, finds Goedert again as he tries to spin and break a couple of tackles, but nothing to it. Gets about 5 yards or so on that play, and that'll be spotted at the 16. Pressure up the gut derailed that drive. Absolutely Viking hurt. Hope it's not Metellus. Metellus came out. Saw him go over towards the sideline. So it'll be 3rd and 5 with 7.5 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Couple receivers towards the left, one to the right, and a flag is thrown on the play. This, I believe, is going to be on the Vikings, I believe. But let's see. Nope, it'll be a false start on Cam Johnson. That's what they're going to say. Eagles were 4 for 13 last week on 3rd down efficiency, and were able to get a total of 251 yards against the Patriots. So it's 3-0 Philadelphia. 3 receivers towards the right side as Hurts gets the snaps, looking, and tries to escape the pressure. He's going all the way towards the 10, and he's taken down and sacked. And it'll be about 4th and 6 or so, as the Vikings defense was able to just get a big stop there. Hicks and Wanham were able to take him down. And Eagles trivia tonight. Yes, we will do Eagles trivia at halftime, man. For sure. That's what we do. What's up, Dallas football girl? How you doing? 4th and 6, and the Eagles will punt as the ball is caught over towards the Eagles logo. And the ball comes loose again. Do the Eagles have it? They do. Eagles have the ball. Oh, my goodness. Brandon Powell just fumbled that thing. And the ball was stripped out by Evans and recovered by the Eagles. That is unbelievable. Morrow was able to recover it at the Philadelphia 27. And the Eagles get the ball back. And the drive continues for Jalen Hurts. 6:09 left in the first quarter. DeAndre Swift will run here. And he gets taken down. And he'll get about, I'd say, 7 yards or so, as Smith is there to make the tackle. Well, man, the Eagles were able to just take advantage of just getting the ball back, and that certainly does help them. The pendulum definitely goes back into their direction after that. 65 passing yards for the Eagles so far, as Hurts will hand it back off to Swift. They want to try to get him going, and that's good enough for a first down. 4 yards, as Bynum and Pace are there to make the tackle. And the ball is spotted at the Philadelphia 38-yard line. Would have been a great return. Absolutely. Last year with the Lions, Swift had 1,680 total yards. A swarm full of receivers towards the left side, and the handoff again to Swift. He breaks a couple of tackles, tries to spin, move towards that far sideline, and that's another first down. DeAndre Swift for 12 yards, and that'll go towards the 50-yard line. So 3 carries on this drive and 23 rushing yards for DeAndre Swift. And it looks like the Vikings are having a hard time dealing with him right now. 4 rushes total and 24 yards for Swift. Hurts under center, fakes the handoff, and there's a traffic full of Vikings there, and he goes down, and he'll be taken down for a big loss. It'll be 2nd and long with 4:20 left to go in the first quarter. And the Vikings defense was just ready to break through. And even though the Eagles O-line has done a pretty good job, just put a lot of pressure on Jalen Hurts, and down he went. Thank you so much, man. Struggling a little bit tonight, but it's all right. 2nd and 17. 2 receivers towards the right, 1 towards the left. Hurts gets the snap, throws over towards his left. Goedert's there to make the catch. And Evans is there, as well as Jackson as well, to make the tackles. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. It'll be 3rd and 16 at the Philadelphia 44-yard line. We talk a lot about last year, Shane Steichen was the offensive coordinator for the Eagles. This year, it's Brian Johnson, who joined the Eagles in 2021, and he was promoted after the 2022 season. 3rd and 16. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking deep. He's firing, and the ball is picked off by the Vikings. Jalen Hurts throws a pick as he was trying to look. Couldn't tell who he was trying to find that time. He's trying to look for Devontae Smith, and Jackson was there to intercept it. And the Eagles turn it over, and the Vikings get the ball back. Wow. It's wild. Where's Boston Scott? What's going on, Jennifer? Thanks so much for coming on here. I appreciate it. You thought it was Evans? No, it was Jackson. See, that's the thing about this that's a little tough, is that sometimes, like when the letters are really far away, you really have to try and figure that stuff out. Oh, it's Pete. What's going on, Pete? Thanks for coming on here. Hello, JJ. Ready for some football? Yeah, man. Thanks for coming on. If you're just tuning in, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We just hit 1,000 subscribers. A couple of days ago, we do Phillies baseball, 76ers basketball, Eagles football, and Flyers hockey. Right now, it's Phillies and Eagles. So, what's going on, Pete? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on here and showing some love. You're the best. I hope you're having a good night, man. Ooh, man. What's up, Director 97? JJ, what's up? The blind man director is in the house. My bet is Eagles first half to win by at least 3.5. They have to win the half. Oh, man. Thanks for coming on here, dude. Hopefully, apologize about your big loss last night, man. I know that you're not happy about that, but we're focusing on bigger and better things, man. That's for sure. Cheers. L'chaim. Okay. What time is it? 8:42 p.m. Eastern Time. 2 minutes and 58 seconds left in the first quarter. It was a really nice catch that was intercepted by Jackson. Oh, boy. We're so close to getting 30 likes. We need 2 more. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here we go. Okay. So both teams have 1 turnover so far. There's less than 3 minutes to go in the first, as the I formation is set. Osborne in motion. Cousins will hand it off this time to Madison. And the ball is recovered by the Eagles. Is that what they're saying? As the ball was fumbled? I think the Eagles have it. I think it slipped out of Madison's hand, or it was swatted out. Couldn't necessarily tell. Let's see, was he down? Nope, it was swatted out of his hand by Avonte Maddox. and recovered by the Eagles. Evans was there to recover it, and the Eagles take over at the Minnesota 39. Just a game of turnovers so far. Over the last 2 seasons, the Vikings have had 11 turnovers in just the first quarter alone. Hurts will get the snap. He'll hand it off, or fake the handoff pass to Swift, and they'll just take it down right at the line of scrimmage. Oh, boy. Guys, we got to raise somebody. We have to raid somebody, and we will do that at halftime for sure. We have to raid in on somebody's parade. You know what I'm saying? Support our fellow YouTubers that are on here. So Hicks was able to make the tackle as Hurts went down at the line of scrimmage. Pistol formation. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking towards his left, and he'll find Brown. That'll be for about 5 yards or so. A very short gain there, and it should be 3rd and 5. Maybe 3rd and 4. Hurts today, 7 for 9, with 72 passing yards. Again, he threw a pick. It was picked off by Jackson. Oh, man, I'm missing all of these. Here we go. What's going on? Rick Hott's here. What's going on? All right, 3rd and 5, 95 seconds left in the first quarter. Everybody lines up. Goedert towards the right, as well as 3 receivers, as Hurts will get the handoff, and he's taken down by the Minnesota Vikings. Hicks was there to make the tackle, as well as Wanham. Oh, they got a big stop. They got a huge stop there. Eagles' defensive line was just not able to do as good of a job at protecting Jalen Hurts that time, and they were ready for him. They were absolutely ready for him. It'll be 4th and 8 on a 55-yard field goal attempt by Jake Elliott. The ball was spotted, the kick is up, and the kick is no good. Too far towards the right. And the Vikings will have the ball when we come back with 42 seconds left to go in the first quarter. It'll be at the Minnesota 45-yard line. Eagles still lead at 3-0. All right, cool. All right, new subscriber here. What's going on, Jonathan? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on. Jonathan, you're the man. You're the man. I appreciate it, my man. Can't believe no passes. I know. That's really, really crazy. That is absolutely wild. Rhino is doing this game too. Oh, Pete, thanks so much for coming on here. I'm so happy to see you, man. I really am. This means a lot to me. What's up, Jonathan? Another fumble? Unbelievable. Oh, man, what a game. What a game so far. Interesting, for sure. All right, we're going to post something down below, all right? And we're going to raid over to that channel when we go to the second quarter, okay? So let me make sure that I see who is live, okay? And then we'll raid over to their channel. Actually, Larry, can you do me a solid? Or Jivanuts, if you're there. Rising Rhino is on. Let's go raid over to Rising Rhino's channel. Let's do it. Vikings have 5 turnovers in 5 quarters. Defensive game so far, says Robert. Hi, Aunt Janice. How you doing? Thanks for coming on here. Of course. Man, we got a nice family on here. It's really awesome. All right. I wish I had my notes organized a little bit better. I don't. Figures, right? All right, cool. All right, as soon as we go to the second quarter, this is where we're going to go, guys. We're going to go see Rising Rhino. All right, and we're going to go raid on his parade and give him some love. Yeah, man. It's so far it's been very sloppy, man. You got to stop the Vikings here. You really do. Eagles defense has to be a little bit better. Eagles are 1 for 5 today on third down conversions. The amount of passing yards that they've been able to net has been 64 yards. Vikings not a whole bunch for them on the offensive side. Just a total net of 18 yards. Eagles have been dominant on the offensive side as Cousins will stumble there and he goes down. I think he just tripped up on that play. I didn't expect him to be back this quickly. So that's going to be 2nd and long as he'll lose about 7 yards. Davis was there to make the tackle, but I believe he just slipped up there. Clock still continues to go. 22 seconds left. Madison over towards his left side. $15 seconds left on the play clock, and they're just going to hold this one out for one more play. 8 seconds left in this quarter. It'll be 2nd and 15, and there's a flag thrown on the play. Cousins is looking deep, though. He'll try to find Jefferson, and it is incomplete. A flag is thrown, though. And let's see what the call is going to be. It's going to be a penalty on Fletcher Cox. That's what they're going to say. What's going on, Snowman? It's got to be on the D, says Larry. Yep, okay, so it's going to be a free play. There we go. Thanks, man. Got a nice crowd on here, dude. This is unbelievable. All right, so the quarter does come to an end, and that means it is time to go raid Rising Rhino. Okay, fix the scoreboard. Okay. I think we're going to stick to Google on this. I don't really know. Let's undo that transformation. Let's undo that transformation. Undo that transformation. Okay. I can't think of an easier way to do these scoreboard things. I really can't. Rising Rhino Raid, we were just going to come raid your channel. That's exactly what we were going to do. That was a really fast quarter. Absolutely. Card Craze is here. Magic Man's here. Ugh. Snowman, I have to DM you. I have to DM you about Sunday. I honestly want to celebrate. I want to celebrate my 1,000 subscribers. I was gonna have a little party. I haven't been able to do it just because every game that I'm doing is at night. And Sunday, I realized that, since we are just covering Eagles games on here, let's just take the night off and let's just enjoy. I was going to DM you. I'm sorry. I've been really busy. But we are going to do a game. We're definitely going to do a game for sure. Absolutely. Sometime. But yes, I just been so busy. What's up, Dallas football, man? What is up, Al? What's up, everybody that's on here? Man, oh my gosh, we got a lot of messages. Sandra's here. Everybody's here, man. Congrats on the 1K, JJ. Thanks so much, Rising Rhino. We love you, man. We love your channel. We support your channel. Rhino Raid all the way, man. It's how we do it. I love that so much. Go celebrate, my man. I mean, in all honesty, I have to, I haven't had a day off in a while, and I figured, Sunday night is when we're finally gonna, have our night off. So that's gonna be nice. What's up, family? What's up, Brian? Man, how you doing? I'm drinking a cucumber lime Gatorade. What's everybody else drinking? Oh my gosh, everybody's on here, man. There's Roger Goodell, Curtis Martin, and Michael Vick. Michael Vick was in town, and John Clark made an interesting report on Twitter about how Michael Vick is here for his documentary that he's filming. 3-0 Eagles. It's 2nd and 12. Vikings have the football as Cousins gets the snap, throws over towards his right side, and that'll be taken all the way towards they're just about 2 yards away or so from a first down, so it'll be 3rd and 2 as Addison was there to make the catch. And Joby and Maddox were there to make the tackle, so it'll be 3rd and short now. It'll be 3rd and 3. Cousins has been sacked once and hit twice. Eagles defense lining up. 3rd down and 3 yards to go. Cousins looks up the middle and finds Osborne for a first down. Looked over towards his left and found KJ Osborne. And Osborne is there to get the first down. It was a 6-yard pass. And they'll go all the way to the 42. They're in. They just got past the 50-yard line not too long ago. About a minute underway here in the second quarter as Cousins will hand it off this time, and Madison loses about 3 yards as Jalen Carter is there to make the tackle. Carter was able to break free and just got loose, and the Bulldog is able to just make a big tackle right there. Yes, Cameron's here. What's going on, Cameron? How you doing, man? Vikings can't run the ball, just not tonight. It's 2nd and 13. Couple of receivers towards the left side as Cousins gets it, throws over towards his right, and the tight end is there to make the catch. It'll be T.J. Hawkinson for 2 yards, and Zach Cunningham is able to tackle him out of bounds. He'll actually get about 4 yards, and the ball will be taken all the way towards the Eagles' 41-yard line. Madison today, 2 rushes, and he's lost a yard. Cousins in the passing game is 5 for 7 with 35 passing yards and a rating of 82.5. 3rd down, 9 yards to go, 5 seconds left on the play clock as Cousins gets it. He's looking, fires up the middle, and he finds Hawkinson again. And he'll be taken inside the 20-yard line. Taken down inside the 20 on a pass for 24 yards up the middle. No pressure whatsoever. This is why he's one of the best tight ends in the game. He's just not only a really good blocker, but when he's able to get open, you talk about Justin Jefferson, you talk about KJ Osborne. Well, this guy's a weapon too on offense. 12 minutes left to go. Cousins now 6 for 8 in the passing game as he will do a little jet sweep to Madison. Madison with a little stiff arm there. And he gets just a couple of yards. He went over towards the near sideline. He'll get 5, and that will be taken all the way towards the Eagles' 12. So they're just outside of the red zone. Great route by Hawk. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, man. Just able to get open there. All right, 2nd and 5, 11:20 left to go in the second quarter. Cousins fakes the handoff pass, goes over towards his right side, rolls over, finds Jefferson, and he'll get into the red zone. And it'll be 1st and goal as Jefferson goes out of bounds. And that's a good pass for 7 yards. I like that play call there. He just fakes the handoff pass to Madison. And the pressure's coming in on that left side, and nobody's there on his right, and they're like, you know what? You can't keep Justin Jefferson wide open. 8 plays, 50 yards so far. It's 1st and goal. A back in motion. Cousins will end up finding Hawkinson, and Hawkinson is in there for a touchdown. And the Vikings take a 6-3 lead. As Hawkinson catches it for 5 yards, goes into the end zone, and in 5 minutes and 3 seconds, the Vikings are able to make 9 plays for 55 yards. 6-3 Minnesota. And TJ Hawkinson again. Let's see where he runs this time. Oh, just got past a couple of receivers, or a couple of safeties. All right, the ball is spotted. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Extra point is good. So it's now 7-3 Minnesota. As TJ Hawkinson catches a 5-yard touchdown and goes into the end zone, and the Vikings take a 7-3 lead. Got to add that Eagles logo to your play-by-play with JJ logo. Yes, man, I got to do that. I know. I've just been so busy, man. I really have. You know, between doing my Phillies stuff, it's just a lot of work. Barely made the extra point. Yep, I know. All right, so who the heck just went down for the Eagles? That I have to know. That I definitely have to know. Who was that? All right. Yeah, we were going to go raid Rising Rhinos chat, but we're going to have to do it at halftime. That's what we'll do. Guys, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, turn on those notification bell icons so that way you know when I upload. That's what I wanted to say. Other than that, I have nothing else to say. Nothing. Minnesota took an early lead in last year's game, but wound up getting blown out. Number 29 maybe for the Eagles. Should have printed out a roster. That's on me. Totally on me. All right, let's see. Everyone's talking about why Derek Barnett's playing. Oh boy. Ugh, we need 4 more subscribers to get to 1,020 subscribers, guys. Oof. What a game so far. Ooh. Started 7-0, lost 24-7. Wow. Well, gotta tell you, on the defensive side, DJ Wanham has been able to make a big impact so far. And the Vikings certainly have to be happy with how he's played. Eagles, they're down 7-3 on Thursday Night Football. 10:39 left to go. Joseph will kick this one at 65 yards or so. It goes into the end zone. There's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the Minnesota 35. Hurts last week was 22 for 33 in the passing game with 170 passing yards, averaged about 5 on average. His QBR was at 36 in that game, and his overall rating was at 89. He's really struggled today on that pick that he threw. He's 7 for 9, not having a bad game. It'll be handed off to DeAndre Swift, who goes up the middle, and Swift is able to get 7 yards. Byron Murphy is there to make the tackle. There's Nick Sirianni. Has a nice little haircut. Absolutely love it. It'll be 2nd and 3 with 10:18 left to go in the first half. Is that Quez Watkins that's hurt? 2nd and 3, hand up off the middle to Swift, and Swift gets the first down. Gets 3 yards or so. Let's see. Yep, he does get the first down. Just barely. Or his defense stopping the RPO game so far. Absolutely. That's a good analysis right there. So DeAndre Swift has rushed 6 times for 34 yards. Devontae Smith has caught 2 receptions for 60 yards. Haven't really gotten A.J. Brown a whole lot involved in this game so far. See what they do to receivers towards the left side as Hurts gets the snap, looks over towards his right, now over towards his left. He'll make a little short pass to Swift, and Swift is taken down maybe about just a yard past the line of scrimmage. It's a short game as Asumwa is able to make the tackle. Brian Asumwa, that is. 9:05 left to go in the second quarter. So Asumwa is there to make the tackle. 2nd and 9. And Hurts will hand it off this time to Swift, and the Vikings are able to stop him after he gets about 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and short. I like the way that they're able to utilize him on the ground so far, because I was thinking, you know what, you don't have Kenneth Gainwell and you're going to be a little bit short in that department. You have to try to get him involved. And they'll do so again here as the handoff is made up the middle. There's a little hole, and he gets a first down for the Eagles. That time he got 4 yards. The offensive line did a really good job at making the correct blocks, including Jordan Mailata, just a bulldog that's just able to create a hole for Swift. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. 46, actually. Hurts will hand it off again to Swift, and there are a couple of Vikings defensive players in the front 7. They're able to make the tackle. Phillips was there to get over to it. So that was 2 yards. A total of 46 rushing yards for Swift. Vikings have been having a hard time at stopping the run, as the Eagles have established that early on. Sirianni has to be happy with how they've done on this drive so far, and he'll hand it off again. This time it'll be the Boston Scott, and Scott gets about 10 yards or so right at the marker. See where they say that the ball's going to be spotted. 7 minutes to go in this first half. Eagles trail 7-3. It'll be 3rd and inches, so they say that he did not get the first down there. And here comes Hurts again as he'll hand it off this time to Scott, and Scott gets a first down that time. Boston Scott and the Eagles running game making a big impact so far on this drive. Oh, man, what a spin move that was that he was able to complete against that Vikings defense. Bynum was there, though, to make the tackle. 8 plays, 34 yards on this drive so far. 4 minutes and 19 seconds it has taken. 1st and 10 for the Eagles, and the ball it'll be a fake handoff pass, and Hurts is running towards his right side, and he goes out of bounds. Faking the handoff pass to, looked like it was it was Boston Scott, and he just went over towards the near sideline that time. Got a really nice block from Jurgens. Nope, it was from Jack Stoll. So it's now 2nd and 2 with 5:48 left to go. Hurts will hand it off. And the run up the middle, that's good. And another first down for Philadelphia. Boston Scott once again for 5 yards, and the ball is at the Minnesota 28. Got to play those more with no Gainwell. Absolutely. Eagles O-line doing a good job on the Vikings front. They're doing a great job on this drive here. 9 carries for 46 rushing yards. They've averaged about 5 yards. 5:10 left to go in the first half. 5 seconds left on the play clock. A couple receivers towards the left, and now they have to snap it, and they will. Hurts gets it. Pressure's coming. He throws it away, and it's out of bounds. So the pressure finally came that time. And Hurts made the right decision. Just didn't panic, nothing. 2nd and 10, the clock does stop. And it's 4:58 left to go in the second quarter. "14 plays for Minnesota, 31 for the Eagles. They've dominated the clock so far. And here's Hurts, and they'll find A.J. Brown, who's in the slot. And he'll get a first down there. Bynum was there to make the tackle, and A.J. Brown getting involved with the first time tonight. A slant route for him with no pressure whatsoever. So Bynum was there to make the tackle, and A.J. Brown just making a nice play. Good footwork as well. 4:20 left in the second quarter. 5 seconds on the play clock. And Hurts will hand it off to Swift. Swift goes up the middle. And he gets about, let's say, 6 or 7 yards. Should be about 2nd and 3. And it'll be at the Minnesota 10. They're knocking on the door to respond. Last year, A.J. Brown had 88 receptions for 1,496 yards. Hurts will get the snap. Will hand it off this time to DeAndre Swift, and that's good for a first down. Murphy Jr. there to make the tackle, and it's 1st and goal for Philadelphia. Hicks also was able to get a little piece of Swift as well. Eagles just establishing the run, and again, not doing too much. I mean, just going up the middle. But that time, Swift, though, ran a little towards his right side and was able to utilize that gap. 1st and goal. Another handoff this time to Swift up the middle. And is he in? I believe he's just short. Let's see. He would just be a little bit short. It's for 4 yards, and the ball will be spotted at the 1. Let's see if they do a little QB sneak here. Don't know. 2nd and goal as they line up. And they do. There's a little pile on there. Did the Eagles get the touchdown? No. It's so hard to tell where the ball is spotted some of these times. Timeout is called by Minnesota. They just called a timeout. The play was waved off, and of course, I think that they got the stop. But the Vikings do call timeout as Kevin O'Connell wants to talk things over with his offense. This drive is going to take up an entire quarter. They're just milking the clock down, man. That's all it is. I like the A.J. Brown pass. A little slant route there. That's what you want to see. If you just subscribed to my channel, comment who you are down below. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic night. And I hope all is well, man. I really do. 12 carries on this drive for the Eagles. 62 rushing yards. They've averaged 5. And it'll be 2nd and goal again. 2:46 left to go in the second quarter. And the pylon comes up. And are the Eagles in the end zone? Reps come together. Let's see. It is an Eagles touchdown for Jalen Hurts. A QB sneak. That drive took 7 minutes and 55 seconds. 75 yards on 16 plays. And Jalen Hurts was able to sneak up the middle into the end zone. It's 9-7 Philadelphia. And this is why their offensive line is so good, because they're able to just push the pylon back. Elliott coming on for the extra point. And the ball is spotted. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 10-7 Philadelphia. As the Vikings are able to get a touchdown, and the Eagles take a lot of time off the clock, and they come up with a counterpunch. 10-7 Eagles with 2:44 left to go in the first half. Touchdown, nice drive. Keep it up, O-line, says Robert Yeager. Absolutely, man. All right, let's take a sip of tea. Let's take a sip of tea, guys. Cup of tea. See what this teacup says? I don't give a sip. Gotta keep it PG. We already hit 40 likes. Wow, that's awesome, man. That's absolutely awesome. And remember, we have to go raid Rising Rhino. We will do that when we go to halftime. Quick half with all the runs. I figured that this was what the Eagles were going to do. So now the question is, how do the Vikings respond? And what type of counter moves will the Eagles make? I should never do this again. All right, learned a lot of lessons so far in regards to what I want printed out, what I need printed out, and all those types of things. So I've definitely learned a lesson in that regard. All that stuff is noted. Experience is the best teacher in life. That's how it goes. Bring out the Eagles. Bring out the Eagles defense. Yes. Okay. See what we do. Give me 1 second. All right. How many people do we have on here? Let's see. If you guys are new to the channel, thumbs up, subscribe, turn on those bells. Algo people, do your magic. Hope all is well. And I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic night. My name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play by Play with JJ. We got 37 people on here, and that's really awesome. I didn't expect that tonight. Hopefully we have a better second half doing this, for sure. All right, 2 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the second quarter. The Eagles will kick off here. There was a timeout taken at the 2:44 mark as the Eagles were finally able to end that drive, so Elliott will kick it off. It's about for 65 yards. It goes past the end zone, over towards the back of the end zone, and the ball will be spotted at the Philadelphia 35. Vikings D needs halftime to rest up. With you on that. I find it really... I forget what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought. All right, 1st and 10 at the 25. Why does it say all spotted at the Philadelphia 35? So Cousins will roll over towards his right, and he'll find Oliver that time as he runs out of bounds. Oliver towards the far sideline. That's good enough for a first down. And the Vikings want to just keep things moving here on this drive, and rightfully so. That pass was good for 13 yards. Edmonds was able to chase him out of bounds. He actually got pushed. All right. Cousins will hand it off. This time to Madison up the middle. There's a swarm full of Eagles there to take him down. It'll be 2nd and about 9 or so. Maybe 2nd and 7. That's going to go all the way down to the 2-minute warning. So it'll be 2nd and 6 when we return. Madison was able to get 4 yards. Ugh. Ay. Hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great day, man. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Udo in for Dardasaw at left tackle. Again, I can't get these things in real time. That is the other curse about doing this. It's so hard to get these updates because you don't have a spotter. Like, if I had a spotter with me, like, towards my left side, even when I'm watching the game off of a monitor, it's sometimes so hard to tell because there's just a lot of people that are on the field, And when you are thinking about who makes the tackle, sometimes you can't even see a jersey number. And of course, on my end, what I need to do next time is I also do need to study jersey numbers as well. That's the number one thing. I didn't really do that this time. And that's on me. But that's all a part of the learning experience, guys. It is. So. Oh, boy. Ugh. So how's everybody doing tonight? All right. I want you to let me know down below, okay, how week 1 was, in your opinion. Did the hype live up to your expectations, or were you really disappointed? I know I was really disappointed in the Giants-Cowboys game. Thought it was going to be more competitive. It looked like the Giants were going on a really good first drive. And then the offense just got really stale. That's just what happened. We didn't really get to see any of Dak Prescott. The defense just took over, and it's like the offense for them, they didn't really have to get that many touches out there. But what were your thoughts about the first week? Comment down below. Unfortunately, I didn't like how Aaron Rodgers got injured, and how he was taken out of the game. I also thought that was a big momentum killer, and the NFL definitely suffered from that as well. Strong week for defenses. Yes, Larry. That's a good point. It was. Oh, boy. If I was Kathleen, I'd leave. Oh, boy. I'm glad football is back. I think my Texans will have a better season than last. That's what Jonathan Garcia says. All right, offense lines up for the Vikings as Cousins gets the snap. No pressure whatsoever, and the catch is made by TJ Hawkinson, just shy of the first down marker. Should be about 3rd and short. So this was just happening right after the 2-minute warning, as it was a 5-yard pass. Edmonds and Cunningham were able to make the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 1 with 95 seconds left in the first half. Vikings in the I formation. Madison right behind Cousins. Couple receivers towards the left. One to the right. Cousins gets the snap. Throws over towards his left side. And Justin Jefferson makes the catch. It was a very short pass, but that's good enough for a first down for 3 yards. And Darius Slay is able to make the tackle. They don't want to waste any time here. 1 minute left to go in the first half. Eagles lead at 10-7. The ball is at the 50-yard line. Cousins gets all the time in the world he needs, throws it, and it's over towards his left side, and, well, the pass is incomplete. It looked like it was a little bit low to Alexander Madison. The clock does stop. Eagles have to try to get a couple of stops here. 2nd and 10. Josh Allen and, oh yeah, man, absolutely. Absolutely. 52 seconds left in the first half. 4 seconds left on the play clock. And Cousins wants to call a timeout, and he'll be granted his wish. And the Vikings only have 1 timeout left. So the Eagles lead at 10-7. Minnesota marching down the field. They're about at the 50-yard line. Kenny Pickett lousy as well in week 1. Yes. Oh, man. It was not about the offense. It was just about defenses and just, I think it was also just first week jitters too, because, you're getting used to the season. A lot of guys didn't really play in the preseason, so you kind of have to get stuff under your belt, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's a really big thing as well. Not having Bradbury or Blankenship kind of hurts the pass defense. Eagles need to fight through it, though. Yep. I'm with you on that, for sure. It's 9:23 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope you're all having yourselves a great night. I'm with you about the offenses, man. I thought that the offenses overall didn't really do such a good job in the first week. I I thought that Thursday night's game last week was going to be like the Thursday night's game actually got me really hyped up for Sunday. It really did. I know that there was no TK. Okay. I know that Chris Jones did not play. But even still, that was an epic battle, man. It really was. I ended up watching the game as a rerun. I thought it was an interesting game, and it just got me so stoked for Sunday. It really did. How about y'all, though? You meant Bradbury. Wasted timeout, says Larry. Let's see. Offense needs to be precise. Defense just attacks. Offenses will catch up in a week or two. I agree with you, man. Who will win? Who will win? Comment down below, guys. Do you think the Eagles are going to win? Or did the Vikings want redemption from last year? From playing at the LINC in week 2? Let me know. So Zachary Danford says, go Eagles. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Ugh. Okay. 52 seconds left in quarter number 2 on Thursday Night Football. It's 2nd and 10 at the Philadelphia 49. Vikings have the football. Alexander Madison with only 9 rushing yards and only 4 carries. Here's Cousins as the ball is under center. Ball is snapped. Cousins has it. Throws over towards his right side. And Osborne's there to make the catch as he tries to stay in bounds and then gets pushed out of bounds, but that's good enough for a first down. And that does stop the clock. Well, utilizing those outside edges, that's what the Vikings needed to do there. And there was no pressure by the Eagles. And in that moment in time, you really have to try to be smart and try to cover him. Cousins is 12 for 15 in the passing game with 110 passing yards. Hurts, on the other end, is 9 for 12 for 84. Cousins gets the snap, throws it deep, but that is well beyond the receiver there as it goes out of bounds, and it's incomplete. 6:24 here. KJ. Did I just say TJ? I'm sorry if I did. I don't think I said that. There's Sean Desai. It's his first season as the Eagles defensive coordinator. So 2nd and 10 with 41 seconds to go in the second quarter. Vikings, as Cousins gets the snap, throws over towards his left. It's caught, and Jefferson, he had it and then lost it out of bounds, but that's going to put the Vikings in the red zone, I believe. The refs are talking things over. Slay Jr. trying to make a case that maybe it was incomplete. Can they review this? That's the real question. The question is, did he have full possession of the football when he caught it inbounds? 1. I don't think he had it. I think that's incomplete. Did he fumble it? Are they looking to see if he fumbled it? Is that what the question was? He made the catch. I don't know. Let's turn on the closed caption here. Subtitles. Complete but fumble through the end zone. That's what I was thinking. It's going to be reviewed. It may come back. Okay. The ball is over the goal line. That's what they're saying. All right, so they will review this. Oh, man. That would help the Eagles. Touchback. The play is under review. if that were to be the case, if that's ruled as a fumble, then yes, that is a touchback. It could be Eagles ball. I know. I was thinking that was a really nice catch. I have to give Darius Slay Jr. credit, though, for trying to strip the football when he did. Thought that was a great play. That's complete. All right, cool. What's up, Zach? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on here, Zach. I appreciate it, man. I really do. If you guys love Eagles football, if you love Phillies baseball, 76ers basketball, Flyers hockey, man, thumbs up, subscribe. Turn on those notification bell icons. Yes, sir is here. What's up, yes, sir? How you doing, man? How is your night going? Thursday night football. Oh, boy. Definitely have to continue to try to get more into it as we go to the second half. So, oh, boy. That's what we got to do. You're saying it's a touchback? Seen you hit 1K, man. Congrats. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, man. So you think it's a touchback? I don't know. What do you guys think down below? Did JJ fumble? Call on the field was down at the 1. Let's see what the play is. So the call's reversed. Jefferson did fumble it. It went out of bounds, and that results in a touchback. Wow. Great play. Oh, my gosh. Avonte Maddox, man. What a play that was. Well, that was an incredible play. But Justin has to hold on to the ball, and he's not happy with himself. Definitely not happy with himself. There's a Terrell Edmonds, who is definitely happy with the result, for sure. All right, 34 seconds left in the first half. Let's see what the Eagles decide to do here. I'm curious to see. Jefferson really angry after that. All right. Back in the field. Goedert in motion. Over towards his right. And Hurts will hand it off this time to Scott. And he'll get a couple of yards as he runs up the middle. And there's 29 seconds left. So Scott gets 7 yards. And Pace is able to make the tackle. And the Eagles will call a timeout. You don't get that at all. If somebody fumbles it and it goes over the line, it goes into the end zone, that was a whole playoff thing that happened last year too. If you fumble it and it goes into the end zone, that's a touchback. Makes no sense. Yep. All right, 2nd and 3 for Philadelphia. 29 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Hurts will get the snap, will hand it off to Scott, who runs up the middle, escapes a couple of tackles, gets a couple of blocks, and he's going all the way towards the 45. Boston Scott is able to do some damage, and a good job by the offensive line for the Eagles to make sure that he got the proper blocks, and Scott was able to attack the holes. Timeout number 2 taken by the Eagles. That was an 18-yard gain. Run the clock down, end the first half. Could be 10-point turnover. Yeah, man, for sure. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, turn on those notification bell icons too. I give you this content for free, guys. Make sure that you comment down below as well. Let's get involved. I love the participation tonight, guys. I really do. Eagles can take a shot downfield now. Absolutely they can. And there's still 21 seconds left. So they do have one timeout. Big play coming up here. 3 receivers towards the left as Hurts gets the snap. He's looking towards his right, now over towards his left. He's looking deep. He'll get out of the pocket, and he'll run with the football as he runs out of bounds. That was probably the smart move that he made right there, as the Vikings secondary was able to do a pretty good job at covering the Eagles receivers. Elliott over towards the sideline. Just getting ready to possibly, if they have to, kick the field goal. So there's 12 seconds left. That was for about 4 yards as Hurts ran outside towards the far sideline. Eagles have dominated with time of possession. They've had the ball 20 minutes and 46 seconds in this game. 12 seconds left on the clock. Hurts gets the snap, looks over towards his left, and Swift is able to catch it, and he'll go quickly out of bounds. A very short game by DeAndre Swift. If not, no gain. He just got back towards the line. So it should be now 3rd and 6. Maybe you got 1 yard there. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So there's 7 seconds left in this first half. It's 3rd and 6. Eagles beat the Patriots last week. Vikings lost to the Bucks. Hurts under center, gets the snap, and he'll go all the way towards the inside the 45, and that's good for a first down. And with 3 seconds left, the Eagles will use their final timeout. And Jake Elliott will come in to kick a field goal. And I got to tell you that I was a little shocked that Hurts didn't want to throw deep there, but I guess that was probably the right play. This should be about a 60-yard field goal attempt or so. It'll be from 61 yards. Eagles lead at 10-7. They added 1 second back onto the game clock. So there's 4 seconds left. Eagles have used all their timeouts. Vikings have 1 timeout left. And Elliott, let's see if he can make this. And the Vikings will use their final timeout. Like and subscribe, guys. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Bo Bichette's up, guys. We got to be quiet for Dallas football girl. Shh. Let me know how he does, Dallas. Oh, boy. So that was the Vikings' final timeout. Jake Elliott has been an incredible kicker for the Eagles. This is from 61 yards. The ball is spotted. The kick is up, and the kick is good! How about that for Jake Elliott? And sometimes you just got to tip your cap. And the Eagles will head to the locker room. They're up by 6. A 61-yard field goal for Jake Elliott. That's crazy. And they lead at 13-7. Elliott has the leg. JJ fumbles away 10 points. Oh, boy. Jonathan says, be right back. All right, we're going to stay on here, guys, because, we want to continue to keep this conversation going, man. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great night. Man, I can't believe that. I didn't expect him to hit that. I really didn't. Bo walks, Vladdy G's up to bat. All right, guys, we are going to go raid Rising Rhinos chat. We are going to go do that right now, okay? We're going to drop his link down below. And we're going to go raid Rising Rhino. We're going to say play-by-play with JJ Raid. We could say it like this. Okay. PBP with JJ Raid. There we go. That's how we'll say it. All right. And then the channel. Let's make sure that we have this right. I want to make sure I have it. Okay, so let's do this. There we go. Play-by-play with JJ. Here you go. Have fun. Ryan Gamer 26. What the heck is this? All right. Let's go over to his chat, guys. Let's go over and see Rising Rhino. The link is right here. All right, I'll be the first one to comment. Let's see if he hears us. Let's go support our brother and give him some love. It's what we got to do. Let's go over and raid his channel. I see that I'm the only one. There we go. Larry's here. Larry's there. Nice. There we go. We love that. So just click on that link down below. We say hello to Rising Rhino. And guess what? We give him a little shout out because Rising Rhino's the man. Rising Rhino's the myth. Rising Rhino's the legend, man. We love Rising Rhino. Yes. There we go. I love this. Let me turn on his audio really quickly so I can try to hear him. Let's see. Thanks for the raid play-by-play with JJ. We're small, but you know what? We're great. Yes. If you guys want to come on and raid his channel, please feel free to do so. We got 31 people on here. I guess I probably shouldn't do this during breaks. Where is Rising Rhino's channel? There we go. $7,000 win if the Eagles cover. I don't understand. I don't get it. I really don't. It's so crazy to me. Wow. Well, I gotta go. Just like your video. Man, we gotta get this. Oh, I hit like number 40, man. I hit like number 40 for Rising Rhino. That's sick. There we go. We're listening to him. He sees us. He definitely sees us. JJ, give you the night off. There we go. Oh, man, we love that. All right, we love supporting our brother, man. Our brother from another mother. Yes. All right. All right, I got to get back. I got to go back to the stream. But I'll catch you later. Why do I have to type, or why do I have to do that? Absolutely. Absolutely, Rhino. Man, he's great. He does an awesome job. Please make sure that you like and subscribe and go check out Rising Rhino. We're so close to 1,020 subscribers, guys. Take a food and a beverage break, JJ. We can't do that, man. Because guess what? If we go to break, we're going to lose our audience. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to lose my audience because guess what? We're young, we're growing, and we're wild and free. I don't know about wild, but yes. I was thinking of young and wild and free. That's a good song, by the way. So what, we get drunk. So what, we smoke weed. We're just having fun. Oh, man, that's a great song. Guys, we are doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, man. Okay, we're doing that on Sunday night. We're having a little party, and we're going to celebrate our 1,000 subscribers that we've reached because that is a really big milestone. I'll be doing like a little bit of karaoke as well on here too, probably watching the Patriots game, just sitting down, having a good time for about 3 hours or so. And I hope you all can join, all right? I have not made the video just yet. I've not made the thumbnail or anything like that, but we gotta celebrate the 1,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? We really, really do. I'm old, shrinking, and on fixed income. Oh, Larry. Oh, Larry. We love you guys. All right. Okay. Here's what I want to know. I want to know, comment down below. First of all, okay. Comment down below your final score predictions. Okay? That's what I want to know. Comment down below your final score predictions and who wins. Mano Mati, what's up, man? Yes, sir. And yes, man, you're definitely great. Okay, who wins? You're going to say 17-7. I believe that's probably Philadelphia. Mono says 17-7 Philadelphia. Okay. All right. And then something else that we like to do on here. Okay, continue to comment those down below. Okay? But this is something else that we tend to do during halftime, guys. And I will get to it in just a second because I need a sip of water. Cheers. Okay. Larry says Eagles win 27-26. Wow. Wow. So you think that the Vikings put up 19 points in the second half? Very interesting, for sure. I love that. Guys, if you'd like to donate to the channel, please feel free to do so. You can leave a super chat down below. All right? No donations too much or too little, man. For sure. Excuse me. All right, so the second thing that we're going to do, okay, and we're going to do it right now, is what we like to do during Phillies, Sixers, Flyers, and Eagles games is we like to ask a trivia question for each team. Well, not for each team, but for each specified sporting event. Okay? So I'm going to ask you a trivia question. You're going to comment your answers down below. And if you get the question correct, you'll hear this. If you get the question wrong or incorrect, you'll hear this. Okay. Clear? Does that make sense to everybody? Because I know we have a lot of new people on tonight. Vikings should tank for Caleb, Drake, or Shador. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. All right. So, here's what I want to know. Which Eagle had the most interceptions in a season? And how many interceptions did this Eagle have? That's what I want to know. Which Eagle has the most interceptions in a single season? And how many interceptions did he have? That's what I want to know. Comment your answers down below, and we'll get each and every one of you involved. And again, if you get the question right, if you get the question wrong, yes. All right. First answer, we got B-Doc, the good old Brian Dawkins. And not only is it Brian Dawkins, but he had 11. Incorrect. Brian Dawkins. Incorrect. That is not correct whatsoever. So again, the question is, which Eagle had the most interceptions in a single season, and how many did this Eagle have? B-Doc is an interesting guess, but that's not correct. I will give you one more hint, and I don't usually do this. Okay? But his name does also start with a B, if that makes anything easier. Comment your answers down below. It's got to be a corner, says Mono Madi. Could be. Yes. Probably. Most likely it is. It should be correct. Well, Larry, it's not. It's not correct. And guess what? You got it wrong for once. Michael Vick. Nope, he doesn't play defense, my guy. Does not play defense. So, yes. Again. Which Eagles player had the most interceptions in a single season? Not through the most interceptions. Larry says, no, you're wrong. No, it's you. Okay. Cobb. Incorrect. Jonathan Garcia with laughing emojis. That's incorrect. I know that he didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to have some fun, guys. Okay. You guys are going to get this, man. You guys are going to get this. This is why we like to do this during halftime. I think that this is a perfect time to do it because we stay involved and we get to have more fun. You know what I'm saying? Bill Bradley with 34. Okay. First part of that question, correct. Second part of that question, that's incorrect. Okay, so now I want to know. How many interceptions did this guy have for the Eagles in a single season? That's what I want to know. As we're just about ready to start the third quarter. Oh, man, we got to raid Philly halftime. We got to do that. I got to do that. I got the number right, says Larry. What was your number? Got to write it down again. I actually forget what your number is. Jonathan Garcia says 22. That's incorrect. Half credit. What was the actual number? 11. Okay, 11. That's correct. And he did it in 1971. So Bill Bradley had the most interceptions for the Eagles in a season with 11 interceptions in 1971. Thank you all for playing Phillies Trivia. We had a little bit of some teamwork today. That counts. We get half credit, but you know what? You don't get full credit. But some credit's better than none, as my teachers would say. All right, third quarter about ready to get started. Kickoff is underway. Elliott with the kickoff as it goes all the way towards the end zone. It'll be a touchback. All right, so we have to raid my guy. We have to raid my guy, Philly halftime. Mano Madi says, that's good to know. Yes. Andrew Hefner, no, we're done. 9, that's not correct. 9 is incorrect. It was 11. It was 11. Okay. So as we start the third quarter, it'll be Kirk Cousins and company that goes out there with the football on offense. Eagles will play defense here. They're set up in the eye. Cousins will hand it off this time to Madison, and Madison's taken down right at the line of scrimmage. So after what was a 65-yard kick, Madison just gets about a yard as Milton Williams is able to make the tackle. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 as the clock still goes down. Eagles offense has been doing a pretty good job as Hurts is 10 for 13 on the offensive side. Cousins gets the snap and he goes down, loses the ball, and it's recovered by the Eagles. Oh, man. Pressure came down, Cousins went, and he turned it over. And the Eagles will get the ball in the red zone. Let's see where the pressure came. It was all the way towards from the left side. Is that Joby that was just able to sneak up on him? I can't tell. It was Josh Sweat. That's what it was. Josh Sweat was able to take the ball out. It was recovered by Fletcher Cox at the Minnesota 15. And it's taken all the way to the 7. Four turnovers for the Vikings. And Hurts gets it. He'll hand it off to Swift. Swift breaks through a couple tackles, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Or are they going to mark him just short? They're going to mark him just short at the 1 and say that he got 6. Did he have a knee down? Oh, yeah, he did. Just got onto the line, and he's short. How could you tell from that in real time from the angle? It's 2nd and goal. They go with a QB sneak, and that's good enough for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts again with his 2nd touchdown of the day. And it's 19-7 Philadelphia. As the Eagles defense is able to catch lightning in a bottle. And just provide a lot of pressure on Kirk Cousins. And they got excellent field position. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. All right, 19-7 Eagles. We're about 1 minute and 7 seconds underway in this third quarter. The ball is spotted. The kick is up. And it goes right down the pipe. 20-7 Philadelphia. And that's the 4th turnover on the night for the Vikings. And they'll get the ball back. All right, we are going to drop Philly halftime's link down below. Let's do it. All right, Philly halftime. Let's go over to his YouTube channel. Let me find that. We got 30 people on here watching. Guys, we need one more subscriber in order to get to the 1,020 mark. Let's get there, guys. Let's get there. Philly halftime. Let's raid in on his channel. Here we go. All right. Let's go right over to Philly halftime's channel. And let's go say hello. Let's go say hello to this guy. We love Philly halftime. He's a part of the Hardcore Sports Network. One of my buddies. One of my brothers, man. Let's go right over to his channel and go say hi. Because he's doing the Eagles game too. Play-by-play with JJ Raid. That's what we got to type. See if he sees us. Let's get some support, guys. Here we go. So again, just click on that link, and then we go over to his channel. That's exactly what we do. Let me go onto YouTube really quickly over here. There we go. We have one person on there. Let's continue to raid. Let's do it. There we go. He sees us. Click that link down below in the live chat. There we go. And let's go over to Philly Halftime's channel. That's all you got to do. There's Mitch. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all these people. That's sick. I'm shocked. We only had 2 people? Only 2 people? Man. All right. 20-7 as we get back on here. There's the kickoff. It goes all the way towards the end zone. And a touchback. All right. So we got to get going. All right, I got to head back on. Cool. All right, great. It's all right. It is what it is. Cheers. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Cousins fakes the handoff pass. And they'll end up throwing it and getting taken down in the backfield that time. As Morrow and Cunningham are able to make the tackle. It'll be Alexander Madison as the Vikings lose 5 yards. The pressure was coming, and down Madison went. I tell you, they're doing a good job at blitzing. It'll be 2nd and 15. Shotgun formation. Cousins gets the snap. He'll throw it over towards Madison's way. Madison's still in the backfield, and he doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage as he's taken down right on the dash. Towards that far sideline, it should be 3rd and 15 for Minnesota. 13 minutes to go. They're still in Eagles territory. And Kirk Cousins not having a good second half so far, to say the least. As he fumbled the football, Eagles had incredible field position, were able to take advantage of it. Here's Cousins here on a 3rd and long. The throw over towards the right side. It's incomplete. No flags on the play. Trying to find Jordan Addison that time. And Addison was not open. Great coverage by the Eagles secondary. Spongy Raid, a little spongy. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it, man. 4th and 15 with 12:35 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Here comes the punt as it goes all the way towards the 30. Covey is there to make the fair catch. And that's where the Eagles will get the ball at the 31-yard line. Eagles lead it 20-7. As we play on and have another timeout. Oh, boy. This is definitely a good learning experience. You need Addison and TJ to do some damage. All right, 20-7 Philadelphia. Hurts was swept right over towards his left side. He gets the snap. The pressure's coming. He escapes, gets a couple of good blocks. Hurts is running, and Ham is there to tackle him. Ham is there to just take him down as Hurts was running up the middle. He got a little hole, and Ham was right there to just wrestle him down to the ground. Just only gets 1 yard on that play. I was thinking maybe he was just going to throw it, but I guess it was probably the best decision for him to just eat it up. Thirty-two rushing yards for Hurts tonight. It's 2nd and 9. 2 receivers towards the right. He'll hand it off to Swift up the middle, and he'll get towards about the marker right there. It's going to be 3rd down for the Eagles. It should be 3rd and 4 at the Philadelphia 37. That's what it is. There we go. If you just subscribe to my channel, comment who you are down below, and I will give you a shout out. You'll get a shout out from Play by Play with JJ. We just reached 1,020 subscribers. All right, the Eagles today on 3rd down so far, they're 4 for 8. Trying to look to convert here. 3rd and 4 on the drive. 11 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Hurts gets it. He's looking. He fires it all the way downfield, and it's caught by Smith. Smith to the end zone for a touchdown. What a pass by Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles offense has exploded in the 3rd quarter. That was a deep 63-yard pass to Devontae Smith. See where he caught it. And again, the offensive line just able to make some great blocks, and nobody was coming his way. He caught it at about the 20-yard line. And he just was able to get past his coverage man, Evans. He beat him all the way. Evans could not catch up to him, and he was just free, and he didn't even tackle him. He had an opportunity to tackle him right there and decided not to. Extra point coming, kick is up, and it's good. 27-7, Philadelphia. And we have a timeout with 10:54 left in the 3rd quarter. As the Eagles lead it 27-7. And we play on. Oh, I got to update this. Why didn't anybody say this to me? I got to update my live score, man. I got to update my live score. Where did it go? There we go. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. Why isn't this working? JJ Mitch says he wants to do a 76ers podcast with you. Well, I'd love to. I seriously would. But, man, my schedule over these next few weeks, it's tight between Phillies and Eagles, man. I would love to do a cast with him, though. Why is this not working? This is not working. That's so weird. Let's turn this on and turn this back off. Huh. Let's try this again. If you guys are new to the channel, like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons too, so that way you know when I upload. Okay, let's try to do this again. Apologize about that for you all. I really do. All right, close the window out. We're going to do that. We'll remove it, and then we'll add it back in. Browser, scoreboard. All right, is the game back on, though? That's the real question. No. Okay, so we have time. Good. There we go. Okay. I'm going to have to play around with these settings later, but that's okay. Watch and see how much bigger it gets. Yep. Okay, that works. Here we go. Just realized that it wasn't working. All right. Cool. Perfect. Right in front of your face. Thank you. Thank you, man. It's perfect in front of my face. 27-7 Eagles. 69 yards on 3 plays in that drive, which took about less than 2 minutes. All right, kickoff. Here it is. That goes into the end zone. So it was pretty high, too. Vikings will get the ball back. Justin Jefferson, mind you, today only has 5 targets for 5 receptions and 57 receiving yards. TJ Hawkinson right behind him with 37 receiving yards for 4 receptions. So he was able to catch a touchdown as well. All right. Cousins will hand it off this time, and it'll get over towards that line of scrimmage. It'll be the Ty Chandler for no gain. Haven't really seen him get involved a lot. And the clock still goes on. What's up, Jacqueline? Thanks for coming on here. All right, 27. Hey, you said 27-26. That's what you said. All right, Cousins turns around, throws over towards his left, and it's caught by Jefferson. That's good for a first down as it'll move the chains. 13 yards to Justin Jefferson. Now he has 70 receiving yards on the day. Was able to beat Darius Slay Jr. That's been the matchup that they've been going to tonight. Eagles trying to get him. All right, Cousins gets the snap. Throws over towards his right, rolls it, and he'll get it over towards, I believe that wasn't TJ Hawkinson, but it was another tight end for the Vikings there. It was Oliver. That's who it was. We'll get better with this. Pressure was coming, and I got to tell you that the Eagles have just been doing such a great job in that front seven. Thanks. Yep. All right, 2nd and 10. Cousins looks up the middle. It's bobbled by Jefferson, and it's just going to be an incomplete pass. Jefferson was a little confused on that play. Again, Darius Slay Jr. did a good job at covering him. He was looking for a flag there, but Jefferson just dropped it. And Slay has really been all over him tonight. I don't know how he bobbled that. He's looking for an interference call. 9:23 left in the third, and it's 3rd and 10 at Minnesota 38. 3 seconds left on the play clock. And Cousins gets the snap, looks over towards his right, now looks downfield. He's throwing it, and it is caught. It's caught, and it goes towards the end zone. Jordan Addison able to make the catch right down the middle. As Kirk Cousins threw a dart, and Addison catches the touchdown. 5 plays, 75 yards in 1 minute and 45 seconds. I mean, my goodness. The Eagles had him on the ropes, but just that secondary in the backfield was just not able to do a good job at getting this guy down. But sometimes, man, you just got to tip your cap. Addison gets a 62-yard touchdown catch. Extra point coming, kick is up, and that's good. And it's now 27-14 Philadelphia. Lots of offense in this third quarter, 21 points combined between the Vikings and the Eagles. Wow. Surprised he caught that. It was sort of like a basket catch. One-on-one Addison because JJ draws double coverage. Gotta tip your cap. Again, he does draw double coverage, but you know, that's how it goes. Ugh. All right. Final score prediction updates. Anybody want to let me know what their final score predictions are now? Larry, are you sticking to your guns? You said that the game was over, and then Cousins makes that pass, and that's why the game's not over. Shame on you for saying that against your own team, man. Wasn't looking good, but one play can change the whole entire tie of the game. Tied. JJ now fastest player ever to 5,000 yards. That's a good stat. My name's Jason Joseph, guys. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. I hope you're all doing well, and I appreciate you all so much for coming on here. Algo people, do your thing. Do your magic, man. Oh, it's still over, says Larry. Oh, man. You're funny. Ugh. I think after this we'll take a break and we'll stretch. We certainly will do that. Cheers. I don't give a sip if we do it or not. Or I don't give never mind, I just called a joke. Okay. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notification bell icons if you haven't done so already. Also, make sure that you follow Play by Play with JJ on all the social media platforms. The message to the LINKTREE is pinned at the very top of the live chat, so I encourage you all to go check that out for sure. 9:09 left to go in quarter number 3. All righty. Kickoff again from Joseph this time. So it goes right into the end zone, towards the deep end of the end zone. And that's a touchback. Last time that the Eagles were able to play the Vikings was last year during week 2. Same thing like it was this season. First and 10 for the Eagles at the 25-yard line. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking towards his right. It's caught by Dallas Goedert. It's just within 10 yards. It was for about 9 yards or so. Sometimes you just can't tell from the numbers. Rushing yards, 145-10. Well, it was just that one drive, man. That's all it was. That's all it was. Avonte Maddox is out now with a shoulder injury. As Swift runs up the middle, almost broke free, and a couple flags are thrown on the play. Bynum was able to make the tackle. I wonder if this is going to get called back because of some jumping. They're going to say that there was a holding call against the Eagles offense. It'll be on Landon Dickerson. It's called for offensive holding. So Maddox is out now. Oh, yeah, you can't be doing that. There's Jeff Stoutland, the Eagles' run game coordinator. He's also the offensive line coach as well. 2nd and 11 as the Eagles lose 1 yard from that flag. Hurts gets it. Fires towards his right. Swift catches it. And he'll get a couple of yards near the sideline. He'll just make the catch since he tumbles over a couple of Vikings. And Murphy was there to make the tackle. We need one more to get to 50. Let's get to the 50 mark. Right before the fourth quarter. We were actually halfway done the third. That was a really good tackle. Right by the feet. 3rd and 6. Nobody in motion. 2 receivers to the left. 1 to the right. And a flag is thrown on the play. What are they going to call? Offsides? Or not offsides. A false start. It'll be on DeAndre Swift. And that's going to set the Eagles back a little bit further. So this time it should be about 3rd and 11. And it will. 4 penalty flags for the Eagles. And the clock starts again. 7:14 left in the third quarter. 3 receivers to the left. Or 2 receivers to the left, 1 tight end to the left. Hurts is looking. He'll find Goedert again. And Goedert was being double covered. Asadama is able to make the tackle there as Goedert goes out of bounds. And also Evans was there as well. And it's going to be 4th down, and the Vikings do get a stop. The Eagles just try to want to keep that drive alive. And there's 6:38 left to go in the third quarter. And the special teams unit will go out there. All right. Here's the punt. It goes all the way towards the 30. And the ball will be spotted right there. And we have another timeout on the field. All right. 27-14 Philadelphia with 6 minutes and 19 seconds left as we have a timeout on the field. I'll be right back in just a few moments. I need to take a very quick step off. I will see you very, very, very soon. All right, we're back. We're back, man. We just hit 50 likes. That's great, man. Let's get to the 60 mark now. We should probably... I expect that we should get to the 60 mark by the end of this game. Hopefully. That'd be really sick. All right. Definitely interesting how, within 4 days, it is really such a quick turn. And definitely realized that even though we did a doubleheader Monday and we did a game Tuesday and Wednesday, it's not so easy. But you have to study. All right, Cousins will hand it back off the middle to Madison. Madison gets a couple of yards there. It's taken down. And with 6:08 left to go in the third quarter, the clock keeps going. It's for about 4 yards. Fletcher Cox, Marcus Goodrich were also there to make the tackle. Cousins rolling over towards his right. Throws over towards the far sideline. It's caught by Addison, and he goes out of bounds. On the go with CeeLo, man. Thanks for coming on here, man. I really appreciate it. You're the man. I'm really happy that you got to come, that I got to see you last night, too. You did an awesome job covering the Braves-Phillies game, man. You really did. Would love to collaborate with you sometime. It really means a lot. All right, Cousins gets the snap. He's looking downfield. He throws it, and the pass is incomplete to Jefferson, and that's a 3-and-out. It'll be 4th and 4 as the Eagles will get the ball back. Yeah, no, man, I seriously mean it, dude. You really do an awesome job. I got to listen to you after the game. I was like trying to get ready to go to bed, and I thought you did an awesome job, man. So, yes, sir. So in case you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We cover Phillies baseball, 76ers basketball, Flyers hockey, Eagles football, I should say. All right, the punt is up. It's going all the way towards the 20, all the way towards the 10, inside the 10 now, and the ball will be spotted at the 6, maybe the 7. So the Eagles have a little bit of work to do. Good job by the Vikings special teams right there, as Wright made a pretty good punt. The ball will be downed at the at the Philadelphia 7. So I'm from South Jersey. I'm a broadcaster, man, and I've been coming on here for about 9 months, and we just reached 1,000 subscribers a couple of days ago. So, just been trying to get reps. That's really all it is. Just trying to work on my craft, to work on my game, and that's exactly what we're doing here. 27-14, Philadelphia. Eagles get the ball back as Hurts will hand it off to Swift, and about a swarm full and a pylon of Vikings are there to make the tackle. Just a couple of yards on that gain, but that's what you want to do. Just want to try to get a couple of short yard gains, and then you have to execute on the big play. But the Vikings special teams was able to do a good job of just put the Eagles in a tough spot. What's going on? I do NASCAR too if you're into that. Oh, that's so cool, man. I haven't really gotten into NASCAR, but I think that's awesome. I'll have to check out your content when it comes to NASCAR. All right, Hurts. Hand it off to Swift once again. Swift is able to almost break free as he broke through a couple of tackles, and he gets a first down, and the Eagles move the chains. 9-yard run for DeAndre Swift. Oh, by the way, on 16 attempts, he has 87 rushing yards. The running game has made the biggest difference for the Eagles compared to the Vikings. Madison with only 14 rushing yards. That's it. Eagles have about 159. Hurts gets the snap, throws over towards his left, and Dallas Goedert makes the catch on a short gain there. It'll be 2nd and 5. Yes, sir. Doing Nashville Predators hockey. Oh, man, that's awesome, dude. That's sick. No, the run is coming. Still can't stop it. Got to stop the ground game. And also, this team is pretty good in the air, too. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts under center will hand it off to Swift again. And the Eagles are able to make holes for Swift as he gets another first down. I mean, just, my goodness. Swift now with with 98 rushing yards, as he's able to get about 11 yards on that play. Metellus and Bynum were able to make the tackle. "33 rushes for the Eagles, 20 passes tonight. 2:45 left to go in the third quarter as they keep moving those chains. Swift up the middle again, and he'll get taken down just within the 1. I don't think it's good enough for a first down. It should be about 2nd and inches. At the most, 2nd and 1. Just what another nice play. And this Eagles offensive line, this is what it's about. It's about the O-line just being able to make gaps for DeAndre Swift to just operate. That's all it is. They're giving him as much time as he needs to run over there, and they're giving him as much space as possible. 2nd and 1 now with 2 minutes. Hurts will hand it off. It'll be the Boston Scott, and that's good for a first down. And it'll be at the Eagles logo. And the clock continues to move as the Eagles are killing the time of possession category. 106 rushing yards for DeAndre Swift tonight. I say it's 107. That was Rashad Penny, that just ran up the middle. Not Boston Scott. It's the first time that he was able to get in action, and he got 6 yards there. Swift is greater than Gainwell, says on the go with CeeLo. I got to tell you, man, DeAndre Swift looks pretty good tonight. Eagles in the I formation. Hurts gets the snap. Rolls over towards his right, and he'll fire it, and he'll make a short pass, a little screen pass, if you will. And it's caught by Penny. So Rashad Penny getting involved in the Eagles offense. And the clock continues to go down. He was not out of bounds. And there's 55 seconds left. Last year, with from 2018 to 2022, with the Seahawks, he was able to get 1,918 total yards. Rashad Penny, that is. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Eagles past the 50. They'll hand it off to Penny again. There's about 4 or 5 Vikings there to make the tackle. Gainwell would look great with this D-line. With this O-line. Yes, for sure. I'm with you on that, Larry. The Eagles' O-line is dominating, says Robert. Yes, sir. Okay, 3rd and 3, and a couple flags are thrown on the play, and that's going to go against Phillips and the Vikings. Should definitely be a false start there. I mean, that's just lack of miscommunication. Yeah, that's just all miscommunication right there. Phillips, yep, he started to move right in front of Kelsey, and he can't do that. Neutral zone infraction is what they call it. All right, man, good luck. Come hang out with us. Dude, of course, man. Definitely reach out to me on Twitter, too. If you go to the top of my live chat, you can see my LINKTREE. I'd love to talk to you, man, and potentially collaborate with you sometime, Phillies have to play the Braves in the playoffs, man. We could do like a little, we could do like a little show, like a little pregame show or whatnot. I'd be really down to collaborate with you if you're down. I messaged you on Insta. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate this. Much love and mad respect to you, my brother. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this YouTube channel. Be sure to follow all Play-by-Play with JJ socials. Thanks, Steven Newts. You're the man, dude. Yes, there we go. You're the man. All right, let's take a sip of water. Ugh. How's my stream going? Mitch wants to know how my stream's going. It's going okay. I mean, numbers-wise, I think we're doing pretty good. Broadcasting-wise, this is a part of the growing pains, you know? It definitely is. But this is why we need reps doing football. And we're not perfect. And the world wasn't created in one day. You know? I've definitely learned about how I need to prep. And I know it's like on a short week's notice. And I'm happy that I had this experience because that's only going to help me get better, because sometimes you're only going to get 4 days, and the next time we do it, we're going to get a longer time because then they play next Monday. Not this coming Monday, but the next one. So, beautiful evening out in L.A. Larry says Vikings should have drafted Jalen Carter. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, my guy. I'm kidding. Our stream is going all right. Uh-oh, did my thing drop my pop filter? Where did my pop filter go? Uh-oh. I'm sure it'll show up. I might have to buy a new one of these. They're like really, really tiny, though. There it is. There's our little pop filter. I could put this on my nose if I really wanted to. Almost thought about doing that. And again, Eagles should have drafted JJ. Exactly. And not JJ Arcega-Whiteside. You're right. Not that JJ. Yes, man. Stream is going okay. We will be doing an Eagles post-game show tomorrow afternoon. Okay, we have a cool guest coming on. We're going to talk about the Birds. All right, we'll be on at 2 o'clock tomorrow. And we start the fourth quarter. Eagles will have the ball. Hurts gets the snap, throws over towards his right. It was intended to go to A.J. Brown, but it stopped. Great defensive play by Byron Murphy, who was able to just swat the ball away from Brown. Robert Eager says, let's forget Whiteside. JJ Arcega-Whiteside, yeah. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Jalen Reagor, too, man. That's the crazy part. Yep. This drive has been going on for 5 minutes and 23 seconds. Hurts will hand it off this time, and getting taken down in the backfield is Penny, as he gets taken down for a loss for just 1 yard. And Metellus is there to make the tackle from the bottom. Now the Eagles, it'll be interesting to see what they try to call here, what Brian Dable will be able to do for this offense. Devontae Smith with only 4 targets, but he has 123 receiving yards. And the Eagles have been able to run the ball very, very well. The O-line is doing their job. 3 receivers towards the right. Hurts looks over towards his right, and he'll find... The ball will be caught by Quez Watkins. Just a little bit short for a first down, though. And Watkins is tackled by Jackson. That was Devontae Smith. I beg your pardon. 4th and 1. The pile-on comes. A QB sneak. Did they get it? Think that they did. Hurts got 3 yards on that play, on the QB sneak. Man. That's incredible. Don't expect to run this well against everyone. Run stop. Wow. Hurts rolls over towards his right. Flags are thrown, and the throw is caught by A.J. Brown in the end zone. Does the touchdown count, though? That's the question. I don't know. It looks like they're calling it back. It'll be a holding on Rashad Penny. 10-yard penalty. And no play was made. Wow. I guess that was the right call, too. It was a great pass, though, by Jalen Hurts. That was the right call because Penny was certainly holding him right there. Oh, man. So it'll be 1st and 20 with 12:57 left in the fourth quarter. This is a big spot here for the Eagles again. Time of possession has gone in the Eagles' favor. They've gotten the ball for 33 minutes of this game. Hurts with a fake pass. Now we'll throw it downfield, and it's incomplete to A.J. Brown as Evans was there. Played pretty good coverage on them. Good man-to-man coverage. And that's something that Brian Flores has really just continued to preach with this Minnesota Vikings defense. It was smart that he was able to just get his arms out and just swat it. Swat Brown's right arm down. I'm with you on that, man. Sirianni wanted the flag call. And we have a timeout called at 12:51 left in the game. Are they going to challenge this? I guess so. Hurts' pass was incomplete, so they didn't signal that a timeout's called. So I believe that Sirianni, I guess, is going to challenge it. Ugh. How's everybody's night going, man? Comment down below. Definitely comment down below. Probably have to get some more water in a little bit. I can't challenge that, but there was a timeout taken, and they don't signal that any timeout was taken. So what the heck would it be? What the heck would that be? Man, I'm a part of this chat. It's going off, man. It really is going off. I might have to mute that chat. What are they challenging? See if there was interference. Oh, wait. Evans got injured on the play. That's what happened. Okay, now I understand. But again, can't see that because they don't show it. And I looked down at the play-by-play description. Okay, now Evans is in. That's what they said now. Okay, Evans got injured on the play. That's tough for them. Caleb Evans. You can't challenge interference anymore. So I'm thinking, like, what the heck is this timeout for? But it's an injury timeout. Okay. And it doesn't just say injury timeout. It just says Caleb Evans got injured. So now I understand that he got injured, and that's probably why there's a timeout. So Caleb Evans that was holding. It was holding. But he did get banged up on that play. Can't afford to lose depth or to lose Evans. No defensive back depth. 2nd and 20. That was holding. Hurts in the pistol. Gets the snap. Gets all the time and day he needs to throw. He's still looking. The pressure's coming, and he finally goes down. Oh, man, he had all day and night to throw the rock and just was not able to do so. And he gets taken down for a big loss. It's only for 2 yards, but now it should be 3rd and 22. Give the Vikings, though, a little bit of credit, though, because they were able to play really good man-to-man defense. And everybody looked like they were covered, but he probably should have just thrown the ball away. Only 2 sacks tonight for the Vikings defense. Hurts has only gotten sacked twice. Eagles going from right to left. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking, pressure's coming, and down he goes again. And that's going to be 4th and long. As the Vikings defense does their job, it'll be 4th and 34 at the Minnesota 49. Hunter was able to make the sack. Danielle Hunter, one of the linebackers for this Vikings team that has done a pretty good job on that play. Zipos will punt this one, and it'll be caught, and the fair catch is called by Powell. And we have another timeout here on the field with 11:19 left in the 4th quarter. And the Eagles defense will head back out there. Okay. Ugh. That was a good yawn. I'm going to sleep well after this. Definitely taking a lot of experiences out of this. And I'm proud to say that. I really am. Eagles are the better team, but Hurts doesn't impress me much. Not really tonight. I mean, it really hasn't been about Jalen. It's been more just about the O-line and the running game. They can beat you in so many ways. All right, a little jet sweep to Alexander Madison. Madison gets taken down just shy of the first down marker. 2nd and 3 at the Minnesota 21. 7 carries for Madison, 22 rushing yards. His longest tonight was that one. Oh, man. Madison in the backfield as the Vikings are in the I formation. Osborne in motion. Cousins fakes the handoff pass, throws up the middle, and it's dropped by Osborne. He was wide open. That was a perfect pass right on the money, and Osborne just dropped it. And it'll be 3rd and 3 at the Minnesota 21. I mean, he was left wide open. Edmonds just didn't get to his spot. And he ran a pretty good slant route, it looked like. And Osborne shakes his head. 10:36 left in the 4th. Cousins with a little play action there. And the catch is made by Jefferson. Jefferson gets past the tackle and will get taken down right at the hash mark, right towards the 50-yard line. D-line needs to make plays to put this game on ice, and we have a Vikings player down. And probably another injury timeout. Can't tell who it is. It's Udo that was injured on that play. Oli Udo. And we have another timeout at 10:18 left to go in the 4th quarter. D-line has to make plays to put this game on ice. I'm totally with you. Udo hurt, 3rd string tackle coming in. Larry's not happy. Larry's really not happy, guys. It's interesting. Definitely interesting for sure. Ugh. All right, after this, we're going to take a very, 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 very quick break for sure. That's what we're going to do. Guys, just want to remind you all that on Sunday night, okay, we will be celebrating our 1,000 subscribers. And we will be having a couple of contests that I'm really excited about. And I hope you're all there. Okay, the party, I will make an announcement tomorrow as to what time it'll start. But until then, just want to let you guys know that we are having a little party. I think I have something in my eye. It could just be an itch. You want a high draft pick for a QB. Keep losing. I mean, is it really all Kirk Cousins' fault? Or is it just the O-line? I'm asking. Is this all on Kirk Cousins, in your opinion? I don't think that from what I've seen, as Udo is going to be carted off the field, man, that is not a good thing for the Vikings. Cannot keep getting banged up. 10:24 left in the fourth quarter. In case you're tuning in, the Eagles started off on a 24-yard field goal by Jake Elliott. And then the Vikings answered as TJ Hawkinson got a 5-yard touchdown as Kirk Cousins and company were able to march down the field. And then the Eagles in the second quarter were able to get Jalen Hurts to get a little QB sneak action. Actually got that from him twice. Elliott also kicked a 61-yard field goal to end the second quarter. And Devontae Smith, man, a 63-yard touchdown pass from Jalen Hurts. And also Jordan Addison came back and answered with a touchdown pass himself. Has Cousins ever beaten the Eagles? I don't think so. Cousins can't get them to the promised land, says Larry. But do you think? But you have to also admit too that the offensive line has to be better. All right, 10:15 left in the fourth quarter. Cousins will hand it off to Madison. Madison goes over towards his left. He's taken down right at the 50 dash mark. Ten minutes left to go. Eagles lead it by 13. Ball spotted at the 50. Cousins fakes the handoff, throws up the middle, and it's caught by Jefferson. What a pass on the money as he gets taken down right past the inside the 35. That was a 22-yard pass. And Jefferson will be at the 28-yard line. The Philly 28. Evans was there to make the tackle. All right. I understand now. You really have to keep your eyes on where it is. But again, it's about knowing everybody. Receiver in motion. Cousins rolls over towards his left. That ball was dropped. That was not a good pass at all towards the far sideline. That was incomplete to Oliver. So it's 2nd and 10. Still 9 minutes to go. The point differentials for the Vikings in the fourth quarter plus overtime is actually at plus 84. That was last season in 2022. 6 seconds left on the play clock. Jordan in motion. Cousins gets it. Throws it towards his right. It's caught. And a couple of Eagles are there to make the tackle towards the near sideline. As Chandler, Ty Chandler that is able to make the catch for about 4 yards or so. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. Zach Cunningham makes the tackle, and it's another pretty good play there. O-line was decent versus the Giants in the playoffs, says Larry. Clock still runs. 3rd and 6. Ball spotted at the 26-yard line. Or the 24, I should say. Cousins gets it. Throws towards his left, and it's caught by Jefferson as he gets taken out of bounds. Justin Jefferson for 14 yards on that reception. 129 receiving yards for him on 11 targets. And the Vikings are knocking on the door to try to make this a one-possession game. It's 1st and goal in the red zone at the 10. Cousins fakes the handoff pass to Madison. Pressure's coming, and it's caught by KJ Osborne, who's left wide open towards the left side in the end zone. And the Vikings are down by 1 possession. It's 27-20 on the touchdown. Well, they came up with a big drive there. They executed perfectly. Couldn't tell who that was that almost came up with the sack just a little bit too late. Joby got beaten up by Osborne. No one was there to cover him. That was supposed to be his man. All spotted, extra points up, and that's good. It's 27-21. 26 was your final score. As you said, 27-26. It's not looking good. You need a field goal and a safety. You said 27-26. That's what you said. That's what she said. No, I'm kidding. Yes. Exactly. Yeah, you need a field goal and a safety. How? They're not going for a field goal. Are you kidding me? Why would they go for a field goal? If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hope all is well. Hope you're all having yourselves a great night. I hope you enjoy this content too, man. I really do. It's only our 2nd football game that we've done this year. We only did a couple last year. We're trying to get reps, man. That's all it is. Just trying to get reps. That's the only way you get better. It's just by getting those reps. They would not go for a field goal. That'd be the stupidest thing. But not bad though. You weren't that much off. I will tell you that. I'm just saying that. Probably not gonna get extra points good. So yeah, 27-21. Oh, they're down by 6. They're literally down by 2 field goals, but why would they go for 2 field goals? I can't even do math tonight. Oh, no, I said that it was 27-26, so then they would need a safety. I'm not even thinking of the tie. Okay, now I understand. That's what I'm saying. But why would they go for a field goal? Why would they do that? That's not smart. They got to get a touchdown. In the neighborhood. Yes, you're in the neighborhood, but in order to get it exactly correct, it's going to be tough. Because they wouldn't go for a field goal. If they did, I don't know what to say to you. You should just win the lottery. That's what I say. Joseph with the kickoff as it goes towards the end of the end zone. There's a touchback. So DeAndre Swift, on 18 rushing attempts, has 107 rushing yards on an average of 5.9 per carry. Drop the points discussion. Dad, we're in a break. Oh my gosh. There's a run up the middle, and Swift is there to get about a couple of yards or so. Gets about 7 as Metellus is there to make the tackle. 7:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. Eagles have the ball. They lead at 27-21. It was literally in the break. 7:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's 2nd and 3 at the Philadelphia 32. And there's a run up the middle by Swift, but he loses about 4 yards or so. Or gets about 3 yards, I should say, for a first down. Nice night for the Swift man. Yeah, man. Remember to like and subscribe and share this content. For sure. 6.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Hurts will hand it off to Swift up the middle. He gets a little short gain there. For about 3 yards. So the ball will be spotted at the Philadelphia 39. It's 2nd and 7. Eagles on third down tonight are 5 for 12. Only one turnover in the game. Another run up the middle by Swift. And he gets 3 yards, and Metellus takes him down. It's now 3rd and 5. Gotta hope Lucy's still listening. Hope she's all right, man. The Eagles are just going to try to run this out. Vikings and Eagles still have all 3 timeouts. Just trying to chew the clock and milk it down. 5:15 left. 2 receivers to the right, a tight end to the right as well. The snap comes, and the throw to Brown. That's good. And Brown gets a first down for the Eagles. Nice job again by the offensive line. They are just winning those trenches. The battle within the trenches, that's where the Eagles have been able to do a pretty good job at tonight. 4 receptions for AJ for 29 yards. Hurts will hand it off this time to Swift up the middle again. He breaks free. He breaks a couple tackles. And he goes all the way inside the 4. And it's 1st and goal. DeAndre Swift with a coming out party in Philadelphia. 166 rushing yards on 23 rushes. And that was for 43 yards. And he tried to do a little stiff arm against Metellus as he was able to go out of bounds. So it's 1st and goal at the Minnesota 4. 4 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts will hand it off again. This time to Swift again. And he gets taken down right at the 2. Maybe the 1.5 yard marker. It'll be 2nd and goal. Just establishing the run. The Eagles tonight. Boston Scott and Jalen Hurts combined have rushed for 75 yards. Also, bring in Rashad Penny. So he has 84 total between those 3 combined. But 252 rushing yards for the Eagles and only 28 for the Vikings. Running the screen too. You're definitely right about that, Ryan. Absolutely, Robert. 2nd and 2 at the Minnesota 2. And a timeout is called by Minnesota. So that was their first timeout that they just took. It will now be 2nd and goal with 4:18 left to go. Hurts gets it. He'll hand it off to Swift again. Swift breaks through a couple tackles, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And that should just about do it, as the Vikings are going to need a miracle. 33-21, 8 plays, 75 yards in 3 minutes and 28 seconds on that drive. And with 4:13 left to go in the fourth quarter, Eagles will obviously go for the extra point here. It'll be Jake Elliott. 3 seconds left on the play clock. The ball is spotted. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 34-21 in Philadelphia as the Eagles lead it by 13. There's a timeout on the field with 4 minutes and 13 seconds left in this game. DeAndre Swift gets his first touchdown of the season in an Eagles uniform. And that's certainly a good sight to see for Philadelphia. We'll be right back. All right, kickoff with 4:13 left to go. So it goes all the way towards the back of the end zone. And a touchback is called. Aaron Rodgers posted on IG last night. He said that surgery went great yesterday. Also said thank you for all the love and prayers and support. And thanks to Dr. Elitrack and his staff for starting me on the road to recovery. So that is a good sign, of course, for Jets fans, for sure. Four minutes and 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Cousins and company back out there on the offense as he gets the snap. And it's bobbled and again dropped by Osborne. He just bobbled it. It was wide open, too. I mean, he wouldn't have been able to get the first down. But it's 2nd and 10 as it's an incomplete pass. So Cousins today, 24 for 34 in the passing game. He's thrown for 3 touchdowns, 284 yards. Hurts on the other side, 18 for 23 in the passing game with 193 passing yards and 35 rushing yards. 2nd and 10, Cousins gets the snap, fires up the middle. It's caught by Jefferson. And it's another first down. Slay Jr. on him. And Jefferson makes a nice catch. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap to one of the best receivers in the league, if not the best receiver, when he's able to make plays like that. Cousins again gets the snap. The pressure's coming. He escapes it. Throws towards his left. And it's caught by Madison. A couple flags are thrown. Madison escapes a tackle and gets taken out of bounds at the near sideline, as there were about 4 Eagles or so, including Anthony Morrow, that were there to make the tackle. And with 3:31 left, there's a flag on the play. The pass that was made to Jefferson was for 10 yards. O'Neal gets called for a holding for the Vikings, and that's what the flag was. That was the right play. Just not the thing that you want to do on Brandon Graham, who's been pretty quiet tonight. It'll be 1st and 20. Graham just could not get any sort of breathing room, if you will. 1st and 20. at the Minnesota 25. Two receivers to the left, a tight end to the left as well. That's Hawkinson. A little screen pass, if you will, that's made, and it's caught. And that'll be taken down as Madison was able to get a couple of yards there. So 3 minutes and 10 seconds left as the clock still winds down. There's Brandon Graham, who is in his 14th season. He's had 70 sacks in his career. Cousins gets the snap. It's 2nd and 15. Pressure's coming again, and that ball's dropped by Madison. He's just been having a tough day when it comes to receiving the ball. Lots of drop passes, even though the throw was a little bit high. And there was nobody on him. Fletcher Cox, though, give him credit for providing the pressure as the ball just went right through his hands. Thought he actually put it in a good spot when you look back at the replay. 3rd and 15 at the Minnesota 30 with 2:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. They're still at the Minnesota 30 in their own territory. Cousins gets the snap, and he'll find TJ Hawkinson. Nobody on him. And Slade Jr. and Morrow are able to make the tackle, and he did not get out of bounds. I don't know what he was doing there. It's going to be 4th down, and the clock is still running. This is the play of the game right here, of course. 2:30 left in the fourth quarter. Hawkinson did catch that one for 12. The ball's at the Minnesota 42. The ball snapped, and the throw is made up the middle to Hawkinson again, and the drive continues. 1st and 10, right at the 50. 2:09 left to go. They want to try to run a play before the 2-minute warning. Can they get it snapped off? That's the question. They will. Cousins gets it. He's looking. Throws it up the middle to Madison, and Madison escapes a tackle and dives over towards the 30. And the 2-minute warning is here. 34-21 Philadelphia. And the drive is still going. Kirk Cousins, 29 for 40 with his completions. Eagles fan for the next 3 games, or 3-game minutes. Go Pack, go. Man misses Cook. Minnesota misses Dalvin Cooks. Yeah, man. Oh, boy. Stick another sip of water. 1 minute and 55 seconds left. No coaches' challenges are allowed in the last 2 minutes of the game. 34-21, Eagles lead it. They've scored 21 points in this second half so far. Vikings, on the other hand, have scored 14. It's a fresh set of downs for Minnesota as they keep the drive alive. Vikings still in the huddle as they break out of the huddle. Eagles are looking to go 2-0 on the season. And they are 1 minute and 55 seconds away from doing so, as they have a 13-point lead. A flag is thrown on the play as soon as the ball is snapped. Madison gets it. The ball's fumbled, and it's recovered by the Eagles. The Eagles recover it. And let's see where the flag goes. Is it on the Eagles? That's the question. It was certainly fumbled by Madison. No signal whatsoever. This game is over. Yep. It's an offside call against Street. So the Vikings recovered by Evans. Okay, so it'll be 1st and 5. Cousins and the offense still out there. With 1:46 left to go, the ball was at the 25. The snap is made and the throw is incomplete. Evans with a nice little coverage on T.J. Hawkinson as he was heading towards the end zone up the middle, and Evans made a really good swat. Hawkinson today with 6 receptions for 61 yards. He's caught a touchdown as well. Nice play. Just swatted it right by the helmet, too. So it's now 2nd and 5. Vikings marching down the field. Cousins gets it. The throw is right on the money to Justin Jefferson, and it's at the 5, and that's where he's taken down towards the near sideline. Right on the dash, too. 1st and goal with less than 90 seconds to go. 9 plays, 70 yards in this drive that's been going on for 3 minutes. Cousins gets the snap. A couple receivers lined up towards the left side. A little lob pass, if you will, to T.J. Hawkinson, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Man, oh man. It's 34-28 now, or 27, I should say, as they get 6 on the play. That's absolutely huge. I wonder if they probably should they're going to go for the extra point for sure. So it's 34-27. 1:10 left on the dot in the 4th quarter. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So it's 34-28. And we have another timeout on the field with 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go in this game. Thursday night football action here on Play-by-Play with JJ. Hope you're all doing well. Robert says this game is over. It's not over yet, man. It ain't over. As Bryce Harper would say, we ain't losing. All right, onside kicks. Of course, the Vikings are going to have to go for that. Percentage does not look so good for them. 1:10 left to go in the 4th quarter. That was the 2nd touchdown today that T.J. Hawkinson has caught. So Joseph will be kicking off here. As he will place the football right on the 35-yard line. Let's see how they line up here. Timeout is called by the Eagles. So they will take a quick timeout here. Oh, man. What do you guys think about this game, man? What do you think about this game? Comment down below. I want to hear what your thoughts are. What's this timeout for if you're the Eagles? What are you going over during this timeout? Comment down below. Because these are types of questions that I'd probably ask my color analyst. 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. So Joseph will be going for the onside kick here. Eagles trying to go 2-0. If they get it, that's most likely going to do it. 20 seconds left on the play clock. And here comes the kick. It's made, and the Eagles get it. Not a good onside kick whatsoever, as the Eagles are able to retain the football, and that should most likely do it. So Hurts and the offense will take over. Vikings do have 2 timeouts left. Devontae Smith was able to get it for the Eagles. So 1:09 left to go in the fourth quarter. And Hurts will hand it off this time to Swift. It gets taken all the way down in between the hash marks. It'll be for second down and the clock stops. Vikings call their second timeout. 65 seconds left in the game. Swift ran for 2 yards, and Phillips was there to make the tackle. Still wasn't over. 2nd and 8 with 65 seconds left. Smith will run up the middle again, and the Vikings will call their final timeout with 61 seconds left to go. That's their third and final timeout by Minnesota. 2-yard gain by Swift again. And that takes Philadelphia to the Minnesota 45. Eagles still technically have 2 timeouts left if they want to use them. Hurts will hand it off to Swift again, and there's a swarm full of Vikings that are there to make the tackle. So the Vikings should get the ball back with about 10 seconds or so. It'll be 4th and 5 with about 14 seconds separating the game clock from the play clock. 309 yards in his first 2 games. They will not punt, though. They're going to go for it on 4th down. With 5 seconds left on the clock. And now a flag is thrown. And a delay of game should be called. False start on Dallas Goedert. That's what they called. Wow, I'm surprised. So no play, of course. Trying to draw them off sides. Yep. That's what they were able to do. The O-line dominated. Still some questions on the D-line. The absence of Bradbury and Blankenship hurt the pass defense tonight, says Robert. All right, 15 seconds left. They added a second left on the clock. It's 34-28 Philadelphia. And the punting unit is going out there. So Sipos will be punting. And the refs are going to talk things over. Larry says they weren't going for it. Yeah, I know. I understand. That is pretty good analysis. So 4th and 10. And Sipos will punt it all the way downfield. He'll be caught right at the 15 and being taken down all the way over there. With 7 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Surprised that they didn't call a fair catch. Nothing. It'll be Powell. And Ringo is there to make the tackle. Larry says like and subscribe. Even though we screwed up a lot tonight. All right, 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just got to shake it off, though. So this is going to be, it's going to take a miracle now. They're probably going to have to go for a Hail Mary, of course. There's a couple of whistles made on the play, and the Eagles call their second timeout. Quesenberry in at left tackle. Cool. Seven seconds left to go. That's the second timeout taken by Philadelphia. Still got one left. All receivers towards the left side. Cousins gets the snap. 5 seconds left. He's looking. And he'll throw it all the way downfield. All the way towards the 30. And it's incomplete, and that's the ball game. So the Eagles hang on and they win by a final score of 34-28, and they go 2-0 on the season. Both teams scored 21 points in the second half, but the difference was the running game by the Eagles. And just give them a lot of credit in that sort of regard. The offensive line really came to play, and that's what the difference was. That's really what it came down to. Better execution on the offensive side of the ball. DeAndre Swift, loved to see the action that he had tonight. On 28 attempts, he had 175 rushing yards. They attacked the middle, and they took advantage of the Vikings' weaknesses. Christopher Kelly says, thanks for calling the game, JJ. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. You know, again, reps, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're definitely going to be better next time for sure, too. And this was a really cool learning experience. I'm happy I got it, because that's the only way that you get better, right? Is experience and reps. Good going, man. 11 one-score wins last year, 2 one-score losses this year. GG, good night. And then, thanks for coming on here, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to sign off right now. We're just going to call it a night. All right? Love you all. Catch you all tomorrow night for the Phillies game. I'll see you all in a little bit.